Hello and welcome to the final part of my Disney Parks holiday vlogs. So this video follows our last day at Epcot and the last evening where we went around the World Showcase. And we did lots of shopping. And if you've not seen the Epcot vlog yet, or any of our other park days, then I'll leave a link in the description where you can find the playlist of the whole holiday. And after each day, I've done a separate holiday haul video. So I'll also put that playlist in the link below as well, just in case you missed any. Okay, so we started off at Mexico, and there was loads I could have bought there, to be honest. I had to be quite restrained as I knew my suitcase was pretty much already full. And I'd already bought a couple of bags in the holiday, so space was limited. But I got another bag. So the first one is this Mexico velvet bag, and it's in a nice like burgundy colour, which I thought my mum would like. Not that it's for her, but she likes this kind of colour. So it's nice and velvety on the back. And then at the front, it's all embroidered, and you've got Mickey Mouse in a sombrero and like a Spanish outfit. Oh, Mexican outfit. And Mickey Mouse in like a sombrero and what's that? Mariachi band? Mariachi. Ziggy, how do you say mariachi band?
I pronounce that mariachi band, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Me neither. And then some Mexican flowers in the top, and then Mexico across the front. And quite like the strap as well, as got like a rainbow of colours in like burgundy and orange and a bit of white as well. So it's quite a long strap, but you can adjust it if you want to make it smaller. And then there's a big pouch at the back, and also has a really nice lining, which again is the mariachi band Mickey and also Goofy, Minnie. Is that Donald? Yeah, it's quite a cool print inside. And there's an extra little pocket at the back. And then on the front, have another zip-up pouch, where again, it's got that beautiful lining. There was a matching pair of ears, but I didn't get them. I don't regret it too much. They were nice, but I didn't desperately need them, so I just got the bag. There was also a really nice throw that I quite liked, but it was really big, and I thought maybe I would come back for it later, but I didn't, so I missed out on that. But what I did get from Mexico, which I picked up at the till, is this cute little hummingbird. And it's like a beaded ornament. I'm not quite sure if it was meant as a Christmas ornament or just one you can have anywhere. And when I picked it up, the lady said, "Oh, I'm pleased that you got this, because the hummingbird is for like happiness and joy or something like that." So she made me feel like she was pleased that I in particular had picked it up. And yeah, I just like the colours. There was a little basket on the counter that had like various different birds, and were they all birds? I don't know, but this was the prettiest. So this is what I got. And it was a bit expensive actually, $16.99. But treat yourself. Treat yourself. So I'm going to find a little place where I can hang this. Don't know where yet. But it's nice, isn't it? Very nice. So if you saw the last video, you'll know that I bought the Germany cuckoo clock ears and wristlet basically as soon as we walked through the park entrance. So that was these ones that I showed last week. And I didn't pick up the matching backpack when I got these because I thought, I don't need a backpack. But then afterwards I thought, I really need that backpack. So I was really keen to get to Germany to see if they had the backpack. And they did. So this is it. It's similar to a Loungefly like size, but it's not a Loungefly. It's I don't know what it is, just Disney. Not got any label inside. Wait a minute, someone's cut it. I didn't do that. Someone's cut the label off. That's a bit weird. It's got like a cut off label, which I imagine just said Disney Park. Now I'm suspicious of this. It was. And I think this was exclusive to Epcot, as a lot of the things in the pavilions are. So I'm glad I got it because I wouldn't have seen it anywhere else. And it's pretty similar to the wristlet. In fact, the pocket on the front looks almost identical. But then you obviously have the larger pouch behind and a little tiny side pocket that's got the faux leather on both sides. And then inside, just that orangey red colour with a little slip pocket at the back. And then on the back you have the Deutschland label. So I'm very pleased that I now have the whole set. But it gets better than that, because they also had a whole range of stuff with this style of Minnie Mouse on front. And I found out it was called the Black Forest range. So I also picked up the most beautiful blanket / throw. I love it. So it says Deutschland. No, it doesn't. What does it say? I can't read that first word, especially backwards. Schwar something. Black Forest. And then you've got Mickey and Minnie in their German outfits, looking all fancy, and the lovely like teal print around the outside with the flowers, and I love it. And I was worried about fitting this in my suitcase, but I managed it, and I'm glad I did. And I did actually use this quite a bit on the cruise as an extra blanket on my bed. So it made it very homely, and I was just really pleased to have it. And I've kept this upstairs until I've done this video. So I'm now pleased that I can get it out and start using it again. Ooh, you like it? What do you reckon? Like our new blanket? Like our new blanket? Lovely, Missy. Look this way. Sit. Sit. Missy? Sit. Oh, you come a bit too close. I was going to put those ears on you. With that in the background. Ready? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. Look this way. Not going to do a smile. You look a bit gruff. Nice. So the last country I bought something from was Italy, and I wasn't expecting to find it, but I had seen somebody walking around in it and thought, oh, that's nice. And it is another bag and ears set. So I'll show you the ears first. They're like a red faux leather with a quilted like pattern on the back in thread, and then on the front there's these extra pearls, and then the bow is a bit like a silk scarf, and it says Italy, and it's got Italian Minnie on a Vespa and enjoying Italy. And I did take great care when choosing these to select the ones that had the best bow, because with this kind of print it ends up in all different positions on the bow. So I wanted one where you could see that it was Italy, but then also see some nice pictures as well. So I think I picked a good pair. Oh, and they have Italy on the side and Epcot World Showcase on the other side. So the matching bag has the same red quilted pattern with the pearls and the bow, which again I chose the one that had the best placement of the print. And it's that same sort of loungefly size, but again it's just a Disney Parks one. It says on the side Italy World Showcase, and on the other side Minnie Mouse. But what I quite liked about it is that it's not too obviously Minnie Mouse. Like, yes, it has the bow, but it doesn't have like big ears on it. So I feel like you could get away with this anywhere, not just at Disney. The print on the inside is similar to the bow, but just slightly bigger pictures, and they're a bit like postage stamps. And then there's also a little zip pocket at the back, just there. And then the straps are in like a cream colour. Oh, and it also has side pockets, I've just realised. We like a side pocket. And yeah, like I said, I'd seen someone walking around wearing these, but I hadn't realised they were Italy. And they reminded me a bit of the ears from a few years back. I think people called them the Chanel ears. I don't know if that was their official name, but they were like black with pearls, maybe little Mickey head like pearl shapes, and then they had like a tweed bow, I think. But this sort of reminded me a bit of those, I think because of the pearls. And so I saw someone wearing them, and I didn't know if they were like a small shop pair, or I hadn't seen them before basically. So then when I walked into Italy and saw them, it was like, oh, that's where they're from. And yeah, I thought they'd look quite nice, so I got them. Oh, Missy! I'm trying to do the thumbnail. Ah, you did want to be in the video after all. Right, that'll do. I also realised I didn't ever show you the shopping bags at Disney World. So this is what they look like. This is the maybe medium bag. Let's check if that says anything. No, they had I think a small, medium and large. So it says Walt Disney World on one side, and then on the other side it says Disneyland Resort. So I'm guessing these are the same ones that they have in California. And then they've got quite long handles, so they're big enough to put on your shoulder. And I think maybe it was like $3 or so. I can't remember exactly. And then I got an extra large one. Oh, they also say Disney Parks on the side as well. And they have Tinkerbell over the castle with Mickey in the middle and some fireworks. That's the Disneyland side, and the Disney World side is the same. So I needed the bags, and it's nice to have a couple of extra souvenirs. So Sarah also did quite a bit of shopping at the World Showcase, In Mexico, she went straight in for a Loungefly bag and ears. We'd barely even walked through the door of the shop and she was like, oh, I'm getting that. And then she was at the till paying for it while I was still just like looking at the first things in the shop. But she knows what she wants.
I love the bag and the ears that I just bought. Would you like to see them?
Yeah, okay.
Mexico.
Very pretty. Embroidered.
Yep. And the matching Loungefly.
She's not going to get this in her case.
She is. She's going to find a way. I'm just going to have to use them all as packing cubes.
She was like a turquoise Loungefly, and I should have familiarised myself with the picture before I talked about it. I think it's got some kind of lace on it, which I didn't notice at first. But when she sent me a picture of it, I thought, oh, that's quite nice actually. And it's got Minnie in a like Mexican style, and then the ears are same colour and got lots of flowers on. And I think the pattern on the bag is similar to the blanket I was looking at, but couldn't fit in my case. There was like a large throw that had that Mexican Minnie on the front. And I quite like when they style the characters in different cultural outfits. It makes them kind of unique to each pavilion. And like I said, you don't really see them like that anywhere else. She also got the Italy bag, but she didn't get the ears. She messed up. I think maybe she was too hasty to get to the till and just thought, oh, I don't need the ears. And then after we'd left Italy and were halfway around the rest of the World Showcase, she was like, oh, actually, maybe I should have got the ears. But at which point it was too late. We did try to find them in that shop that I'd been in at International Gateway when we were leaving, but they didn't have them. So she missed out. Sarah, this is what you're missing out on. Did I turn the mic on? Ah, God. Didn't even turn the mic on. Is that any different? This is why I don't work with microphones, because I always either forget to charge them, forget to turn them on, or mess it up somehow. It's like that time when I had it clipped up to my t-shirt and then my double chin kept hitting it the whole way through, so you just kept getting this muffly sound. Anyway, what else did Sarah get? I've forgotten. So, oh, France. If you've watched our planning videos, you may remember Sarah was quite keen on the new French pavilion ears that were like macarons. We'd seen them or pictures of them beforehand, and she'd mentioned them a couple of times. So yeah, that's what she was looking for. And we were hoping they would have lots of stuff a bit similar to the like Black Forest collection, where they had the same like style on lots of different products. We were thinking, oh, they might have lots of the macaron things in France. But they were sold out of nearly all of it. There was one little case left that was a bit similar to this one that I was looking at, and it was nice and I nearly got it. And then I talked myself out of it because I thought I don't really need it. And it was Sarah that had wanted the France stuff. So I thought, why do I need to get the France case? So yeah, I didn't get that. But I think what was drawing me to it was, I think on the zip there was like some little macaron charms. And I thought, that's really nice. But I went without. And so did Sarah, because they didn't have the ears or anything else. So she was a bit disappointed that France was a letdown, but not surprised, based on our disappointment with Disney Village in 2024. when it was basically shut.
The French pavilion's been the worst.
We should have known.
Yeah, shouldn't, yeah. You're right, actually.
But she did get a t-shirt in France, I believe. It was an Aristocats one, as she likes Marie, as it looks a bit like her cat. And that's the pink t-shirt that she forgot to take the label off. I think it had a size label just sort of on the front. And that evening we went back to our hotel and we didn't get back till like midnight because the Skyliner queue had been so long. And this was our last night in the hotel. And what I hadn't realised was our flight the next morning was super early. So our taxi was coming at 3 in the morning. So we got back at midnight and then spent like 3 hours trying to close our cases basically, because I had all this extra stuff, like bags of stuff, and my case was already full. So it took nearly that whole 3 hours to pack. Whilst we were packing, Sarah got changed into clothes for the next day because we weren't even going to attempt to try and go to sleep because there was no time. So she put on the Marie t-shirt and then noticed like, I've still got the size on it, sort of all down the front, which was quite funny.
Walking around with a tree.
Sorry, Sarah's making me laugh. We're just about to leave for the airport and it's taken us 2 hours to get our suitcases closed. And I wish I'd filmed a bit on that last night at the hotel because it was quite funny looking back. Sarah's case, I don't know how she got it closed, but it's one of those ones where it's 2 halves that you fold up together. And when she first sort of went to close it, it was at least sort of 3 times the height of what it should have been. And somehow she managed to get it shut. But I just wish I had a picture of that or a video, as it was just hilarious. And yeah, the taxi came at 3. And at like 5 to 3, I was still trying to film the room tour. I realised I'd never even finished it on the first day, as I'd meant to come back and do like the bathroom and stuff. So I'm trying to like film the bathroom and film how the bed works. And like Sarah was stressing because someone kept phoning the room and she thought the taxi was there, but then the phone wasn't working because she would answer and no one was there, and it was just all chaotic and quite a funny way to end the Disney parks part of the trip. So if you're not all caught up on the parks vlogs, then check out that link below and go and watch them. And then the Disney fun is not over because we're taking our early flight to Fort Lauderdale, where we're spending like the next day, and then the following morning we're going to board the Disney Destiny for a 5-night cruise. So there's still lots to come, and there'll be a few more holiday hauls as we did some shopping on the cruise as well. But as far as the Disney parks go, that was it. I think I did pretty well. Let me know in the comments what your favourite thing was from this video and from the previous holiday hauls. What took your fancy and what would you have got from the merch that you saw in the shops? Oh, the secret word. Today's secret word is world, for World Showcase. So if you're not sure what else to write in the comments, just write world. And I'll know that you've watched this video, and hopefully that means you like it. And if you do like it, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I hope at this point you're already subscribed if you watch these videos. If you're not, then please consider doing so. Gosh, I might just pre-record an ending because there's so many things you have to say. like, subscribe, hype this video, whatever that is. Watch the next one, watch the old ones, and have a good Easter. I nearly finished it with happy birthday. Happy Easter. The end.